Country queen Carrie Underwood has filed a $1 billion lawsuit on The View, causing outrage among Joy Behar and Sonny Horton. Insiders claim ABC is begging Carrie to drop the case, but she refuses. The backlash began when Carrie made a move that changed her performance at Donald Trump's inauguration. ABC is reportedly begging Carrie to drop the case, but she remains unwavering.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain.
Joy Behar and Sonny Horton criticized Carrie Underwood for allegedly crossing the line into defamation. Carrie took the criticism seriously, but the internet quickly exploded into two camps after she announced she would be performing at Trump's inauguration. Behar yelled in her ear, while Carrie did not respond. To stay updated on the situation, please like and subscribe to the video.
Carrie Underwood will take the stage at Trump's inauguration singing America the Beautiful. She said to the Post, "I love our country and I'm honored to have been asked to sing at the inauguration and to be a small part of this historic event. I am humbled to answer the call at a time when we must all come together in the spirit of unity and looking to the future." Well, that wasn't good enough for the tolerant left, of course, who is outraged over Carrie being outed as MAGA. X is blowing up with jokes about how she should sing her hit song Before He Cheats. Some are calling for her to be boycotted and canceled.
Some fans support Joy Bear's music, while others are livid, causing boycott threats, viral hashtags, and full-on Carrie Underwood cancellation attempts. The View reveals that Joy Bear never came out swinging, highlighting the tension between fans and the artist.
Rich weighed in, saying there are several top-tier country artists who support Trump, and I wish they'd finally have the balls to come forward and be counted. Ain't nothing outlaw about keeping your mouth shut to appease the record label. Carrie Underwood is making you look like a bunch of sissy boys. Carrie is talented, she is graceful, she is a class act, she has great legs, not that it matters, but she is everything that the tolerant left is not.
She loses her temper when she questions Carr's patriotism and accuses her of normalizing Trump's presidency, followed by Sonny Hostin joining in.
I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't do it, even though I can't sing.
You would not sing?
No, I would not. I would not normalize him. And she says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion? I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon, which I can say now every day.
A lot of my family voted for Trump. They love the country and vote for him. I think that people make these decisions for a lot of reasons.
Okay, fine. And I would not be the person to say don't do it, because I believe in free speech and everything about it. I personally would not do it. No one's asked me, but that's another story.
I would love for you to do a roast at the Trump inauguration.
Carrie Underwood, a former singer, has filed a $1 billion defamation lawsuit against The View, accusing them of spreading outright lies and damaging her reputation. She claims that the host's harsh attacks have cost her millions in lost endorsements. Carrie has been vocal about her decision not to perform at an event like this, calling it disgusting. Joy and Sonny have been secretly pleading behind the scenes to avoid trial, but Carrie is not backing down. She's making it clear that this is not just about her, but about holding the media accountable, and the internet is losing its mind over this matter.
I think so, but then you pushed her and she said, yeah, I guess I am.
Well, I said to her, do you believe that women should make the same amount of money as men? Well, I guess I am a feminist.
Yeah, and she said, I guess I am a feminist. So I think people feel pretty strongly about it. I think art is art, and you know, you have a right to perform where you want to perform. I agree with you, Joy. I can't sing a lick, but I certainly, and I have not been asked, but if I were asked, it would be a hard no.
Well, they wouldn't ask me, so I have no.
Right, yeah.
We're not asking.
The View has faced backlash for its host, Joy Bear and Sonny Hostin, who have been accused of being aggressive, biased, and rude to guests. The show has turned into a toxic echo chamber, using its platform to tear down those they disagree with, instead of fostering meaningful debate behind the scenes. ABC executives are reportedly freaking out, and rumors are flying that they are pressuring Joy and Sonny to issue public apologies to calm the storm. If Carrie wins the lawsuit, The View might face one of the biggest media scandals in history. Even WhoopiGoldberg, who usually has her co-hosts back, is staying silent, but the backlash is too loud to ignore. Carrie Underwood is not just defending her name, she is sending a clear message to all media outlets that it is not acceptable to say whatever you want without consequences, and fans are all in for it.
The statement that she's doing it because the country must come together in the spirit of unity and look to the future. And lots of her fans aren't thrilled about it, but lots of her fans are.
The lawsuit against talk show host Carrie Underwood raises questions about media responsibility and the line between criticism and defamation. If Carrie wins, it could significantly impact the media landscape and the future of Joy and Sunny on The View. The lawsuit raises concerns about whether Underwood should settle and move on, and whether the show is receiving a wake-up call. The lawsuit is a significant development in the ongoing media landscape, and viewers are encouraged to share their thoughts in the comments. The lawsuit could potentially change the way Joy Bear is perceived and impacted by the situation.
Let's put this in perspective here. What do y'all think?
I personally hope we're moving beyond the era of politics where we want to cancel people's livelihoods because we don't like their politics. And whether it was the Dixie Chicks for criticizing George Bush, didn't agree with it then, and Carrie Underwood, if you have a problem, you register your complaint by not downloading her songs and not going to her shows.
Right.
But I also think from a business standpoint, it's not a bad decision for Carrie Underwood. 75 million people voted for Trump. Artists tend to skew left-leaning, so she's overnight going to become an icon of MAGA in the American.
The lawsuit against talk show host Carrie Underwood raises questions about media responsibility and the line between criticism and defamation. If Carrie wins, it could significantly impact the media landscape and the future of Joy and Sunny on The View. The lawsuit raises concerns about whether Underwood should settle and move on, and whether the show is receiving a wake-up call. The lawsuit is a significant development in the ongoing media landscape, and viewers are encouraged to share their thoughts in the comments. The lawsuit could potentially change the way Joy Bear is perceived and impacted by the situation.